What's happening over here? Okay, not much. A lot of death, a lot of experience. 444 kills to get today. Only 95 players killed today. Not too bad. Yeah, zone's active, zone's good to go. People can go on and head on in there when they're ready. It's a level 4 zone though, so only level 4 people can get there. We don't even have 100 people at level 3 yet. We're quite ahead of the curve. Realistically, I could think about deactivating that zone to save a little bit on overhead, because we're paying for bandwidth for it. But I think we'll be okay. A lot of death, a lot of experience. A lot of death, though. It is a lot of death. But at least people are getting to the tavern, they're getting to the graveyard, they're able to do what they need to do, kind of, sort of, for the most part. They just really suck at fighting skeletons, I don't know. Yeah, 4 in the morning, already 50 players killed. Wow, I keep dying. 1,175 times I keep dying. Holy shit. Just be better. Too many jerks in chat? Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out for toxic players. Too many bugs, that's nothing I can do, and I caught people cheating. But people really liking scenery and stuff. They're really into that. I haven't really done a whole lot, but they seem to still be pretty happy about it, which is nice. Ah, there we go, now it updated. It takes it a minute to load. Alright, apparently it looks really nice over here. I'd put in just like 2 of these guys, that's it, that's all. But people apparently when they walk in, right about here, they start thinking, God damn, the scenery is really nice. I guess so. Guess so. And then yeah, here I guess. Dude, if that looks nice, and this is gonna look like super Segoy. I want like Segoy Extreme Plus Ultra over here. I want this to be just visible from space. How nice it looks there. It could be the fences. People are just like super hyped about the fences too, maybe? Well, no, because it drops off here. It's just like around the buildings and stuff. It just has so much influence. Yeah. And unsubscribers, we had 16 people unsubscribe yesterday. Too many bugs, apparently. 2 people unsubscribed today. It's really just people being bad at the game. Some of them being bug reports. I could maybe see about picking up another dev. $500 a day. Go for it. Get those bug reports down. More attracted to the building side of this game, and building a beautiful world are a lot of options for building. Currently, not a whole lot, but this is still early access. More is being done. They're working still on some of the foundation stuff and the fundamentals. There was something about being able to like add blocks and remove blocks onto things for funsies, where you can just like, you know, really customize the building to a degree, which is kind of cool. It doesn't really do anything, but can I, how would I close this off? Or maybe it just has to be open. Maybe it just has to be open. Let's keep it as an L. How about, that's a tall building there. But otherwise you place down a different theme building, and like as you place them, it randomizes another one for you, which is really cool. I like that a lot. I think eventually there's going to be a lot of that kind of stuff in it. But yeah, for the moment, because they're still working on just the basics. Let's sure, place it there. Pretty basic for now. Definitely something to keep your eye on, though. I think this is eventually going to be a little bit like Planet Coaster, where a lot of your time is being spent beautifying the world and editing in little details. Because it's not so much just like having an NPC and putting in quests and all that for the players to go and put down the monster zones. And I think a lot of it is really going to be trying to craft and sculpt your world like this and all that, and like make a village and decorate the village and make it look like it's actually properly lived in for the players to go into and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, for the moment it's all fairly basic. We're still getting creamed up here. Yeah, look at you pulling. Look at you pulling. Bam! Right in the side of the face. So what do we got? Oh, hey, yeah, upgrade available. Nice, we got our version thing going. Finally. Man. We can put in another point. I'll put in a little bit of fluff. How about another little boost to theme and exploration. Minor version 1.1. Oh. But no feature yet. That comes very soon. And that'll be like the talent tree that allows like party play and all that stuff, I think. There is a sandbox mode. Yes, you can. I could even go to the main menu right now, and in fact, I'll do it. We'll call this stream 1. When you're selecting a save to load, you can load it up as a sandbox, and you play around without monetary restriction. So if you decide that you do want to sandbox it up, you can totally do that. Connect. Whoa, we're going back in. It's a bit loud. I apologize. Not as loud as I thought it would be. God, I hate the way I've got the zone laid out. This looks like such shit. It's like you walk in and it's like, oh, safari adventure? No, it's actually desert. Actually, it's tundra, and there's walls separating everything, and also chasms that you can't enter. What? Oi. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. No. Get out from there. You stop that. That's not what this is all about here. What you think about that? Just a big dip there. Yeah, no, probably not. Put this back to field. I am sorry. I will expand the wall though a bit more. Okay. Maybe that keeps him out for a minute. Don't shortcut. Just don't. I know my design here is garbage. Just put up with it, okay? I'm gonna get a little bit of decoration here. Ugh. Looking mighty wild, that. What is this thing? This architecture is so bizarre. What? No, yeah, this is great. I think I found our first raid location. Okay, I think that's the limit. It's not letting me do more. Holy shit. Yeah, that looks like it'd be an instance, man. Castle Asher. It's got a little bit of sense to it. I know what it's going for, but man, it takes a minute of looking at it to realize. It's okay though, it catches your eye like, holy, what the fuck is that? Yeah, man. Does that help with the scenery at all? Maybe. I'm sure it will. Click the scenery thing so it slowly renders out the hot spots for it, and hopefully it gets a little more. There we go. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Just because it's such a run, there's not a whole lot of activity there, especially since these completely pointless, like, what were these again? Yeah, like the undead, the Gnata-Gnelfs, that's right. This Gnata-Gnelf zone that we've got here isn't really, you know, populated. So it at least breaks up some of the monotony of walking through a desert. Yeah, I'm alright with that. There's also little scenery things that I can put down too. Not just plants and rocks and stuff, but some little individual structures too. Some of the problem that I've got with this stuff in particular though is like, especially around these big trees that you can put down, the amount of space that they want to themselves is pretty huge. Like, you see it's already conflicting with the road there. This has to be so far away from the road to not conflict. It becomes a little bit troublesome trying to force things in. But for little things like this, it might not be so bad. I think just for the trees, it's an issue because of how... There we go. Get rid of that. Because of like the leafing and all that stuff up high and the branches and all that. Add some stuff inside the monster area. Yeah, totally, I could. I did that for this one to spice it up a little bit. Easily done. I don't have that much money right now for decorations. Because it's like 1,000 per, and I only got 27,000 cash. Our net worth is looking worse and worse by the moment. But I do want to get... Jesus, that's a big palisade thing. My God. Why are they so big? What was I wanting? Ah, there it is. A street sign. Look, and this street sign actually, like, kind of makes sense. It could actually be pointing to locations. I don't believe it. My God. Check the Steam page for this, and they seem to be updating every 2 months. Or maybe. I don't really pay attention to that, because I like to look to see if they're even updating it at all whatsoever. I don't really want to hold them to any sort of an update schedule, but if they are updating every 2 months, then hey, cool, that's a massive chair. Dude, what? Everybody is so tiny in this. Alright, well, here's the quest giver's resting chair, I guess. And bookshelf in case they get bored and need to read a bit, and a little bit of light because it gets dark. Jesus. What is this? What are we calling this? Just a like a miney whatever thingy thing? Sure, that can go there. That can go there, and a big cannon. We'll put the cannon here, because it's like they use the cannon to fight against the encroaching undead, but clearly they've lost because the undead have pushed past the cannon and the cannon is no longer operable. They have lost that battle. They have lost it and then some. Rip. Rip them. It's even like a bit stuck in the snow. That's how long it's been. And there's a barrel there, and a couple boxes of supplies here. And look, they tried. They gave it a go. And like a little sign saying, "Skeletons, please stay out. This is our lands." And the skeletons were like, "No. No, it's ours now, bozo." And they kick over the sandcastle and stomp on through, and that's why the players need to do something about it. There's too many of them. They need help. And the players are also not faring too well at all. And I'm not entirely sure why. They really suck at pulls. They try to kite and they run into like so many other things and they just get flattened. The level 20 boss will have to be a giant named Axe. Ooh, we could do that. We could do that for sure. He's dead. Oh my god, you got him. Double tap. It is Aurelian though. Ace. Alright. Skeletons. I've maybe made a mistake some here with the skeleton. They have like no health though, was the thing. Like, how are you dying to them? Is it the dot maybe? Is it the dot? Look, it's gonna do 0.5 damage, okay? And it's going to do 1.2 damage over 5 seconds, okay? So these guys being level 3, hear me out now, big damage numbers, 0.8 damage immediately, and 2 over 5 seconds. Now you got 2 seconds to drink a potion and prepare for it. Watch out, look out, be careful. They can only do it once every 10 seconds for fuck's sake. Look, once every 30 seconds. They do it like once per combat. You've got maybe 20 health, I think, for the most part at this point. A level 3 scout, 17.9. The ridiculous paladin, 26.7. They need like a health nerf or something. 17.9. Nobody's playing mages apparently here. Mages can't make it so far in the game, I guess. I don't know. I'll reduce the paladin health a little bit. They probably still want to nerf anyway. Yeah, they do. They want to nerf big time. So base health, let's say 12? Scouts get 10. Wizards get 8. Okay, so wizards are going to be even a little bit weaker. I'll give you guys 10 health. I'll give scouts 12 health. And paladins can get 13. You get a self-heal. I mean, come on. The dot might stack if they're pulling a couple at a time. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Then you get a couple fireballs in the face. Oof. Good job. That self-heal being just like a green explosion is so strange. But paladins have less health now. The others have a bit more health. The skeletons, their fireball, their ignite is a lot weaker. Are we happy with that? Are we okay with that? You better be happy with that. Looks like we're doing okay with the bug reports too, down to 2 out of 10. That extra dev helping out a lot. And then right, that was okay. I don't think that's going to cause too many problems for players. Down here, people even playing over here, are they getting far enough? It looks like people are starting to come into the zone finally. We're starting to get some actual players. That's good. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. A couple deaths here and there is no problem. Same thing like with these guys. They get the occasional death, but then the players just kind of take them out. Man, look at you with that kiting. What was that just then? The scout saying like, nerf paladin. Dude, what? Nerf wizard. Says the wizard. Come on. If anything, wizards need a buff. They're so weak. Is there a weird bubble stack effect? Bubble attack effect. I can't read. A word bubble attack effect. Don't think so, no. No, it's really just like projectiles straight in, a quick volley, a missile one that's like a volley but a little more random, and then the just a strike from above type thing. Nothing too nutso. I'm thinking Lithriandal's mob could be just a yeah, just something that just kind of can spam a heal and spam mitigation and just drain your rage and mana and everything. Just reduce your will. Brittany King. Oh yeah, one of our first 5. Right, yeah, I forgot. I was like, what's the star over your head? Of course. The forum regular. They've played for 11 hours thus far. What a nerd. Wow, they're not very addicted to this. Like at all. I wonder why. Is that like just a you? Addiction 2. -5. It's a little bit all over the place. A little bit all over the place. On the plus side, everybody's generally doing pretty okay with the stats down here. No problems there. Social's looking maybe a little bit low for some of them, so perhaps I get a tavern over here as like a little pit stop, because that's just a potion shop. Let's see, that was the blacksmith. Where's the tavern here? All the way back is the tavern? Yeah, all the way back is the tavern. That's a bit rough, isn't it? We can put something else over here. I'll put another tavern over here. It can be a bit spooky. And another inn as well. So players can log in and log out here. They can meet players over here. They can keep their social good and fine. Where's your door? Yeah, okay. How about that? Is that a bit nicer for him, maybe? I think so. Yeah, she's also toxic. Yeah, the first I think 2 or 3 people that I had come in were toxic. I gave them a warning, so they've been warned. So they're on their best behavior. But yeah, that's the thing. Got to look through every now and again and take a look at their stats and see if they're toxic. And usually they're not. Man, this one's toxic. You there? You can probably tell by their name if their name is like a little bit odd. You're probably just fine. Those all look okay. Well, maybe not you. I don't know what kind of a name that is. Are you cheating? No, okay. Like, sometimes you get the people whose name is just like a mess of letters, and it's like, what the fuck is that? And they seem to generally be cheaters, and then you got people with names that aren't really like RP looking names, and they seem to be the ones that are more often toxic. So you can kind of at a glance, I think, that way see who is who. Crow Bolt. Probably fine. Yeah. I think that might be a thing. Could go overview, take a look at subscribers, only logged in people, and I can get a rundown. Click them to bring over Juicy Blood. Up dog. Really? Alright. Anybody with just a really nasty, disgusting name that's just like a mess of letters? Maybe? Nah. Ooh. Who dat? Item duping. Guinean. Okay, I would never have guessed. Guinean. Jesus Christ, Guinean, you've been at it for a while. 713 gold this fucking guy. Yo, have a warning. Have a warning, and you're losing a level, you sumbitch. Welcome to level 1. Jesus. Yeah, redo all the quests, you shit. Oh my god. That's a lot of gold. Log out! Yeah, a lot of players running around doing things. I like it. Now, and with a bit of a speed hack. As a paladin, though, that's strange. I did. Well, now I did. Okay. We're doing it. Why isn't there a XXX Ninja Shadow Killer 666XXX? Maybe one day. XX Sephiroth 98 X underscore X2. Yeah, maybe. Come on, money. We're getting there. We are profiting. We are getting more subscribers. It's happening. That streamer might be logging back in at 1.2. One day, maybe, possibly. Dude, this guy's got his work cut off for him. What a quest giver. The busiest quest giver. It's given 1,897 quests today. 1,427 of them were finished today. That's just today. Yeah, we're just a barcode name. Yeah, with the pipes, lowercase L's and uppercase I's, making like this weird barcode thing. That's a good one. The Black Arrows are the developers. They go around doing the bug fixing, going to building to get the bug fixes taken care of. They also travel to buildings that are being built, and they power them on, basically. Ooh. Oh, really? Valor? A level 4 wizard going home to log out. I want to see you fight. I want to see these things go. .3 health, though. Okay, there we go. Now you're fighting a little bit. I got the upper hand on you. They're healthy. It's gaining rage. There's its mitigation going up. Fucking rip. I think it did its ultimate attack thing. Or maybe its second charger came in to finish it off. Because the chargers had, didn't they have like an ultimate type thing? Or is that just it being really beefy? 4 rage, 3-second cast, yeah, 6.2 damage. Yeah, I think that might have been what did it into you. At level 4, yeah, 13.6 damage is a lot. That right hook is disastrous, man. You don't want to get hit by that. Charger OP. Nah, give it a minute. They'll figure it out. They're trying again. Come on, Valor. Let's go. It puts up its mitigation. Watch out for that right hook. Boom. 2.1 health left. That's when you drink a potion. He almost had it. Almost had it. I will modify it slightly for you. But just slightly. this right hook is meant to be strong, but it's going to cost a little more rage. It's going to do a little less damage. Or is that more damage? Shit. Okay, no, yeah, we're good. A little more rage, a little less damage. And it itself will have a touch less health. How about that? Really minor things in all categories. Frankly surprised how small the install size of the game is. You know, it's a low poly, low texture stuff, but still less than 200 megabytes. Impressive. Yeah, no, it's a really tiny game. The download is done like instantly. I never mentioned that. It is 183 megabytes for me currently. Boom. You want a game that you can just like run on a laptop or something for travel? Boom, here you go. It's really small. It took a whole 2 seconds to download for you. It's almost takes longer just writing it to the disk. Almost. And it doesn't look bad. I mean, yeah, it's like low poly stuff, but like it still looks good for what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not like it's ugly. I mean, some of these dudes look a little bit messy and wild, some of them. But it's alright. It gets the point across. Always nice to have a few games that you can always like recommend to anybody regardless of what their system is. Because some people still have just really old laptops or something. They can't really run anything, but they still want something new. This would run on a machine from ages ago. It's pretty lightweight. Run. It says this dude has just straight up hacked the game. It's not even like a script or something. He's just straight up hacked the game. Strange. I always thought I mentioned something about a script before. I wonder if I should have banned him right there on the spot. From what I can tell, you don't often get repeat offenders. What's with the paladins getting speed hacks? Don't get that. Why would you choose a paladin if you're gonna do a speed? If you can move twice as fast, obviously be a scout. You got the right idea. Oh. Oh my god, so many of them. I haven't done this in a little while. Must be diligent. I'm not even checking to see if they're a repeat offender anymore. What's this over here? Alright. I'm just having a nice little chat. But that's why I've got the tavern up ahead. So players can still maintain a good amount of social skill. And I think maybe when party play becomes a thing, they can maybe take advantage of the tavern to like find a group a bit better. I'm not really sure. So, back up to here, since I got a little bit of money again. We can continue making this town. Is this the right building? That's the one. There's a door. Look, it would have been an alleyway once upon a time. Can I still squeeze a road in there? Oh my god, yes. Ah, so good. Okay. Liking it. And then yeah, as I'm placing this stuff down, our version number is increasing slightly. I think scenery for the most part doesn't do a whole lot for you. But if I were to add like a quest NPC or something here and add another quest, then maybe it'd be a bit better. We can add a quest NPC and be like, go into a building.
Voice on Twitch, D.
The sassiest voice on Twitch. Who's that, Peps? Thank you, Peps. Peps 515 tier 1, 2 months. Thank you very much. Go for a scout quest giver here at this dead end. You're gonna have a quest that is, yeah, ish. You got the right idea. I need you to go to this building over here. Like, look, it's a city. This, you're gonna be spending some time here. I don't know what to tell you. Like the thought behind making these buildings town scraper like procedural block structures, but they don't flow together as well as they could. I'm generally okay with it. I like it being a little bit wild and random. I'm fine with it, but like I was doing before, if you really want to go into it, you can go ahead and in the scenery you can add and remove the blocks, and you can kind of customize it and refresh it and change it around how you think it should look and all that. I'm quite okay with it. Oh my. A frickin' moron with a gift sub. He gifted 40 thus far on the channel. Thank you very much for that. It's gone to Darth Viking. Darth Viking, that's your second month. Oh my god, how tall does this get? You think this building's important? Should we go there? Holy shit. It can only be so big as well. It can only have so many modules attached. There is a limit to it. Wow. I think that might be, I think I found the princess. Jeez. Yeah, let's just keep you as like a basic T, how about, yeah? And you can have a bit of an upstairs with like a balcony thing. There you go. Look at that. That looks nice. It gave him a little porch. Oh, with the ladder down. Oh, I bet there's rats down there to kill. You think there's some rats down there we could get? Where's your door? Oh, it's there. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I like it. I like it a lot. You're watching the X-Files playthrough. If you run into in the XCOM Files playlist any videos that are blocked in your region, give it a day or two. I'm getting copyright strikes on the that Getting Shit Done song from some anime. I forget what it was exactly. It's called Interceptor, apparently. Look at that, it's like it jumped out of the cellar at you. Poor quest giver guy. They're doing their best. They're just annihilating everything. Quest giver is like level 13 or 14 or something insane. But I gotta fight the copyright stuff. And as soon as I start fighting it, it becomes available to watch again for everybody. But it can take a day or two for me to realize that it's been stricken. So that's a thing. 379 health. Oof. I think I can customize the NPCs too. Yeah. The guards and stuff. Make them like super duper strong. And things. Flare and fireball and beat down and attack. And have some health. I don't have any health. Could also make them really squishy. Actually, that could be kind of fun to do. How many NPCs can I have? Just the 2, huh? I could make, because I can have the enemies be guards too, and they'll be friendly for the players. I could make an enemy that's really basic and weak and terrible, and I splash them around inside hostile fields like this, and it then turns into like an ongoing engagement all the time, it looks like, because the guards will be fighting the NPCs, or the enemies rather. They'll be losing, of course, because the players got to get the kills, not the NPCs. That could work really well. Not that far yet into the series, barely started. Well, even episodes 1, I think 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 11, and then some like up in the 20s and 30s have all been claimed thus far. So, ooh, look at that. We got a good rating thus far. 826 out of 1,000, or 8 out of 10, I guess. Oh. Cool. Cool. This isn't what I wanted to be in. I wanted design. And the Ogroid. Now... I can't seem to save the Ogroid at all. But we can see about rebuilding it one day, I think. Oh wait, no, I can unlock new ones. We got a new like mini milestone thing. So never mind. Model editor. You're going to be humanoid for sure. You're gonna be not walking all the time like that, please. Thanks. Oh god. Give this like a bit of color. Yeah, okay. So sure. That head. Kinda? Arms, something a little more normal. Legs, something quite a lot more normal. Oh god, what a mess this dude is. Scale could be fine. They need to be brought in more. And brought down quite a lot. Or so. Yeah. Bring it back a little bit more. I think up the scale a little bit. It looks like your arms are really tiny otherwise. There we go. So 1.3 roughly at 0 for everything. Yeah. And then torsos, because you're in the ground a little bit. Bring you up somewhat. Okay. Shrink that head a little bit more. Look at us go. Okay, yeah, that looks aight. They got like potions and shit that they throw and all that. I'm kind of okay with that. The problem with adjusting the torso is this is overall scale, which is a bit of a problem. It's like the overall body, which, yeah, it's a bit iffy. There we go. And you're still floating a little bit. I mean, really, you're not going to notice. But okay. Dude looks great. Do we give him a hat? We could give him a hat. I guess they don't. I guess they don't really need a hat, huh? Nah. I'll pass on the hat. I'm happy with that. Is that part of your clothing there? I think that's part of his clothing there, although his legs are quite forward. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it. Bring that back to like... Yeah, 0. It looks like 0 was somehow an okay point for things to be at. Okay, he looks like he's hunched forward a little bit now, though. A little more. 0.1. 0.1 is the secret number. That's the number they don't want you to know about. Okay, I'm happy with that. Apply it. So, general, this is going to be useless guard. And they're garbage. Like, they're really seriously garbage. They are terrible. Really awful stuff. Useless guard attack. I like it. Let's go... Yeah, sure. Open, palm, blast. They're a monk type. Whoosh, look at that. It looks really powerful. Guess what, though? It isn't. And we can give him a second ability. Self only, 0.5 second cast, 30 second cooldown. It doesn't cost anything to use. You know what this does? It stuns you. It stuns you. Why would I want to do that? I like it. Siphon health from yourself? I was thinking protect. A little bit of mitigation. We'll pretend. It's fun to have them look like they're doing something, even though they're really not doing anything. In fact, we can nerf this even more. It's a 2%. 2% damage mitigation for 4 seconds. It looks like they're really trying very, very hard to do this, but they just can't. Because they're trash. And this is Dempsey roll. I don't fucking know. I was trying to think of like a fancy guard move, and Dempsey roll is the first thing that came to mind. So let's find an icon for Dempsey roll. Just grabbing the sword. You know, the up arrows kind of work, I guess, a little bit. Paper bubble? Gotta make it sound kind of cool. Come on. Yeah, I mean, generally a shield thing works too, I guess. I'm not too mad at that. It gets the point across. Okay. That's fine. We'll go with the shield thing. So that's that. Open, Palm Blast, and Dempsey roll. They sound badass. They look quite cool. I actually really like their look. That ain't bad. Oh yeah, I was gonna do something with the potions. We'll give you a drink potion. We'll give you a bit of a heal. It takes a couple seconds to do this. You can't do it too often. It's a heal. It'll heal 4 health. Grab a potion and Chug it down. Dealing 8.8 damage. Oh. Okay. Useless guards. Because I think then I can go ahead and put in... useless guard. Dude, they're big. Useless guards are really big. Hold on, let's make them not quite so large. Wow. I had no idea. The torso. Adjust. Like, quite a lot smaller. And they do actually float, right? Yeah, okay, they do actually float. Wasn't sure if they genuinely would float or not. There. That's looking a bit better. That's looking more reasonable. Okay. Useless guard, go. Look, because they're trying to fight back and stuff. It ain't easy. Did we have a quest to kill them, right? Bash the skeletons? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split up the zone a little bit. We'll clear them out from here. We're gonna say that the wall is holding somewhat, but man, they're losing the fight, like, pretty notably. Level 3, I think, right? We'll see what I'm up to in a second here. It is level 3, yeah? Yeah, level 3. So down here, crowded, for sure. Up here, though, a bit light. Maybe even minimal. They're there, but they're not so there. And same deal here, we'll have a little streak of them. And these will be a little more dense. Probably just normal. Yeah, normal is fine. And then down here, though, this is where the quest is. I want you to go down here and fight them. I don't know if it matters too much which skeletons you kill. I assume so, because it says specifically go to the skeleton zone. So there you go. And expand this out a bit. Look at this, like, adaptive, living, breathing world over here. Look, the engagement here is actually changing as time goes on. Throw money at me. This is amazing. Yeah, so you're the least amount, minimal, and you're just light. Let's go with. Yeah, and then this is quite crowded here. I'm okay with that. And then guards, the useless guards, they're trying to hold the line a little bit. Yeah, there's even some over here just getting absolutely creamed. How good are you? Oh, right, they're level 12. Right. Right, level 12. Yeah, level 12. How's that gonna go for the skeleton? Okay, well, they still won. Dude put up a fight. I forgot they'd be, like, super leveled. Excuse me. That's okay, though. They're dying. They're losing. It looks like there's a bit of conflict now, though. I think up here I'm actually going to have it normal. That's looking a little too sparse there. Yeah, so if you want to do the quest, you got to get in there. You got to get into the zone. No more of this bullshit where you're sniping things at the potion shop. I'm sick of that garbage. Okay. Go, guard, go! Hey, you did it! A level 12 useless guard with 17.9 health. Amazing. I'm sure there is somewhere I could change guard levels. Can't do that yet. Ooh, I can get a new player class though. I can get a new player class. I'm gonna wait until we can actually do party play first. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna adjust you a little bit more. Useless guard. 0.1 damage, 5-second cooldown, 2-second cast. You do a lot of standing around. The Dempsey roll, yeah, sure, that's fine. And then the potion that you drink, because you're actually like level a lot. This needs to heal nowhere near as much. How about even that, and it takes 4 seconds to do that, and you do it maybe once per combat. It heals you for 3.6 now. I'd love to see you try to win with that. But yeah, a healer player, like a pure support type thing, is what I would what I'd like to do. Can the guards stop criminal scum? The GMs can, supposedly. The guards do act as a... if a player is lost, they can talk to a guard. So they do a little bit, aside from just protecting. Yeah, right. I'm liking it. I mean, to a degree, it's working. Rawr. Rawr. Hey, you. Hey. Hey, you. Look, there's a skeleton there. Quit looking away from it. Come on, Ultor. Come on, Ultor. Get him. Yeah, whatever. They'll figure it out. Okay. We'll leave them to it. See how that goes. I like the idea of having just a kind of useless guard there to actually sort of fight back a little bit the threats. It makes it look like the world's a little more dynamic and alive that way. Meanwhile, the kobold thing, that's all... We're still happy with all this? Probably fairly easily beating them back, right? I mean, they're just level 2 kobolds. Holy shit, man. Dude, they attack kind of quick. He chose the worst spot to sit. Like, the actual worst spot. What are you doing? You idiot. You, like, pulled it, and then you decided to rest. Unbelievable. Stupid scouts trying to kite. Gotta hate them. At least I got money again. So hey, with money, there was the NPC up here. I don't think I ever did much. Locate the town council. Okay, yeah, I did. So you gotta go way over there and come back. And then maybe there's a an elite monster man. An ogroid, maybe even. Jesus. I forgot how massive it was. Should we make people try to fight the ogroid? I think you probably should. I think it might be time. I think it lives over here. just ravaging this area of town. And you can give a quest to go take down the Ogroid. Good luck. Confront Sundergore. Right. So the NPC, your name is going to be, if you haven't already and would like to, exclamation mark join to be put into the queue, picking names at random. So Queen, apparently. Queen Majestic Dudeness. Maybe just His Majestic Dudeness. Okay. That's pretty okay for that, really. And then Sundergore will be Halcyon. Sure. Halcyon. Good deal. And we're going to take out a little bit of the spawns here in this area. To give him his space. Fuck them up, Halcyon. Kick their ass. You got 91.1 health, and I think you're still a little bit overtuned from when I was playing with you. Let's take a look. The spot prey. Yeah, that was like a really quick cooldown type thing. To generate a bit of rage, and then some over time. I think swipe we don't have cost rage. That's gonna say it's just like your basic auto attack type thing. Maul, though, being the big rage dump ability, when you get 4 rage, it does damage and then damage over time. Really devastating. Holy shit. Oh, that's level 12. Okay. I was gonna say, like, that's gonna completely cream everybody. No, yeah, that's looking a bit better. Keeping in mind players will be having about 22-ish health about here. It's a pretty big attack. Do I play this game often? Not really, no. Just started playing it pretty much yesterday. I'm gonna be playing it all week though, I think. Probably. It's a nice distraction from the UFO series that I was doing. I like it a lot. I think we give it a little bit of a wind up so they know what's coming. And then, yeah, 10-second cooldown, sure. It's still a pretty devastating hit, but I think it might be a little more manageable. And then feed on fear. I think drain mana, siphon rage. No, don't heal. I was thinking maybe if I could have it like heal you as well, but I guess it'd be siphon health. Maybe you root them too. Roots them a little bit. You drain mana, you siphon a bit of rage from them, you root them in place for a little bit, it makes it a little more stronger. It's a missile range thing, which is a little bit odd, but it's okay. So you ought to be able to get a little bit of rage that way to do more mauls when you can. Ideally, you don't do a maul every 10 seconds, but it's looking like it might be quite possible to. Okay, and geez, 91.1 health, like man, that's getting pretty proper. That is getting really proper. Started playing Aftershock this weekend and it's way, way more involved than Aftermath. It's a whole different game. When people talk about the UFO series, oftentimes it's Aftershock they're talking about. Aftermath you gotta check out really just for the setting and the story and all that. And it also helps to start with Aftermath so that you can appreciate what Aftershock does a little bit better. I think. So I still need to get our version up there a bit. I don't know how much that went up by me doing that. I'm not sure. But we can see about adding on... Oh, I don't know. What else do you got? Major Mills, brutalize the swole boars. You know, that's all fine there. That's all fine there. You got the quest now to do the killing. Locate town council. Let's just go to a generic building. Confront Sundergore. Confront Halcyon. More like. Yeah. Go to Halcyon and defeat it. It sounds so simple. Easy peasy. Look, you get 242 experience for doing that. Still just 10 gold though. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Did I ever put a blacksmith up here? I don't think I put a blacksmith up here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a blacksmith up here. I don't think we have one, and they'll need one at some point. Where they go to do their weapon upgrade. Because they'll probably be the next level up here, roughly. However, sync price. It's gonna be a bit expensive, this one. A quest in the 2-3 area to go meet with the area 4 NPCs. I do not, because you always turn in the quest to the person who gave you the quest. So if I had this person go like, oh, talk to them up there, you'd have to go all the way up there to talk to them and then come back to turn it in and then go back up there again to then continue the game, unfortunately. But what I have to keep them to come up here is I do have the landmark and the road leads up there, so they're going to be drawn to that area regardless. The round tent is a blacksmith? The round tent I think is just a general shop. Yeah, that's just a general shop. That's where they can sell their stuff to get a bit of money. Useless guards. They're trying their best. Oh god, are they trying? They would like to kill it, but they just don't know if they can. Can we get... Wow. That works. I like it. Very spooky. What is this? Oh, like a merchant wagon thing. It can go over there. What is this? A bench. Well, that ought to be a street sign. That ought to be a street sign. Up here we ought to have a street sign. Do these actually light? Seems like they don't. And I'm okay with that. This area is meant to be like spooky and stuff. This is the area that makes you realize this game is actually just pain and agony. And you begin to wonder why you throw money at it, but you're just too addicted to stop. And then at some point you've been playing it for so long that you can't bring yourself to cancel the subscription, because then you'll have realized the amount of wasted time in your life. So you kind of have to keep going for it, because otherwise then it's like, I have actually then genuinely wasted everything playing this godforsaken game. And that's why you never leave. Bit odd. Why is it so big? It looks so weird being so massive. They're setting up shop here, though. They're working on it. They're working to keep this thing back the best they can. They've got it cornered at least. There's a bird outside my window. It sounds a lot like a little laser beam firing. Pew! Pew! So distracting. What is that? Oh my god, look, it ate something. What was it? Whatever it was. Whatever it was, it got its ass beat. Damn. Looking nice. Little campfire over here, how about? Okay. There, so that kind of gets the point across, I think, right? Right-click things in the menu to change scale. No. Nah. Unfortunately. Hey, raises. Congrats. Good to hear it. Hope it goes well for you. I was like totally out the first couple days after getting my 5G activated. Fuck, that was brutal. Like the day of, it was fine, but the next day I was out completely. Just the worst, sickest, nastiest fever feeling ever. And then the second day I was almost okay, but not quite. We got ibuprofen, paracetamol, something for fever and pain. Highly recommend keeping that close by if possible. It was pretty rough. The second dose for you for 2 days. Yeah, it seems like either the first or the second one takes people out. Sometimes they go through the first one, no problem. The second one becomes brutal, or vice versa. Hopefully it goes well for you, though. I wish you the best. If you feel like shit, it's fairly normal. Generating gold while AFK. How much money you got? Just the 1 gold. Okay, good. I'm gonna say, it hasn't been that long since I went around looking for people here. Damned hackers. Speed hack too with paladins. I don't get it. Haven't I warned you before? No, but you're also toxic. Ugh. Gross. A toxic hacker. And you? You're just hacking. What a weird emote that is. Yee. That's the face I make when I'm caught cheating. Okay. Moving on. I don't know if we have a story for this world yet. Did I ever make a story for this world? And one of my just really off-topic tangents and rants? I don't think so. I think I've created a couple little mini stories, but for like a big overarching world story, I feel like no. How do they notice they're being warned when they're AFK? Well, they're not AFK yet. But they will be. They actually like AFK inside the shop, I think, and generate money. Generally. Well, I was working the day after, but it was cut short, couldn't concentrate, hadn't had any symptoms aside that. Second didn't even have that. Feel yourself lucky. Man, I don't know if that's means your immune system is like super good or super rough. I don't know. maybe you just are lucky. Hard to say. Alright, come on. 1.1.50. We gotta get 50 more minor revisions up. Do I open up a new zone for it, maybe? I think I might have to, but we're running like kind of short on time. I was really hoping we could like pound out that last 50 to get her done. Are people just getting completely smoked up here by these things? And standing a chance? They're meant to be rough, but that right hook is maybe a little too rough. 27.5 health. You're pulling 201s. I don't know why you would pull 201s. Here, I'll kill this one for you. I'll kill it for you. And I'm gonna heal ya. There you go. Enjoy, you cheating scout bastard. Ooh, there's that rage. Oh my god, it gets so much rage. So it definitely receives rage based on damage taken. 100% confirmed. That's so much rage. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna go home. He's all tuckered out after that fight. I don't blame him. So, with that in mind... I think anything that costs rage could probably cost quite a lot more. Oh, that doesn't cost rage. Bolster. Bolster cost rage. I'm gonna say like 8 rage. 17.6. That was if you were getting like really pounded. Maybe just 5. So 11 rage. That's okay. So in the thick of battle, they bolster a bit. And I'm gonna bring this down to just 40%. How about 2? These things are a little bit rougher than I anticipated. Right hook, I think I'm still okay with maybe. And then the terror state to weaken and stun. I think I just weaken. For like 6 seconds. You take 20% more damage for 6 seconds. But it's gonna cost rage as well. It's gonna cost 3 rage. How about? So 6.6 at level 4. Although, it's a level 6 ability. So, it actually costs 11. But that's fine. Okay, that makes them a little bit easier. I might even reduce their health a notch. I don't know how you people continuously manage to pull 2 at once. I do not... The density is not that high, is it? It's like... I'll make it minimal. If you still manage to pull 2 at once, as the entire world just refreshes around autumn. Oh my god. You know, maybe just don't be a scout. It looks like scouts are having a rough time. Maybe you should be a class that's actually got some utility. You ever think about that? Self-heals and like cool dots and stuff and none of this garbage. Don't even have any potions. A lot of gold. Wow. A lot of gold. No potions though. How's about a potion shop? With some fairly expensive potions, because you guys need to drain a little bit of money, it seems. Warlike. Yeah. Warlike potion shop. Apparently the trees were in the way. But service, don't sink price. These are gonna be like 6 gold. Kind of expensive. And I think free reses are fine still. Although, no, you know what? Nah. We need to drain gold. It costs 5 gold, is the synced price for the graveyards. If you want to just res at the graveyard. Otherwise, you gotta do a corpse run. Except, for this very first one, this first graveyard will not have a synced price. This one will be free. That one you get for free. The rest of them, though, nah. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, fine. Okay, the first 2. Yeah, fine. Jeez. Look at all these people. My god. I like it. Other costs you can have. that's really about it, unfortunately. Not a whole lot of things for the players to buy. They just buy, like, their weapon. I think I can maybe have it cost for them to get training, but I'm not sure on that. Nah. So just the weapon and potions, and then the resurrecting is all gold is currently for. It would be nice for there to be more than just a weapon that they buy, if they actually have to pick up a couple pieces of armor, just like hat, chest, boots, or something, like just a few extra things. I think it'd be really cool, but maybe that's something for down the road. Like, what'd be really, really cool is if they'd also find, like, if you pull up a dude, it'd be a lot more memory use, like, a lot more. But if you pull up a dude, you could actually see, like, their kind of paper doll inventory, RPG style, and you could see what they're wearing. And you could then, through that, rather than it being unsuitable or whatever, it would just tell you the tier of the weapon. Or the level of the weapon, even. So if they're in a level 4 zone, it should be a level 4 weapon. But maybe if it was like a drop that they got off of an elite or something like that, they could maybe use that and it'd be like +1 level. So it's a level 5 weapon that they got instead of a level 4 that they bought. But they found it off of an elite or something like that, and I could customize that a bit. How is my game version so high so early? We're 2+ months in and didn't get to 1.1. You were like 1.0.55 or something like that. Just picked this game up today, and I don't know, you feel like you hit a wall in progression. How many zones do you have? Zones seem to be the really big one, I would say. A lot of this seems to be just the decorative stuff that I've been placing down. Every piece of decoration seems to be like +1 on the minor version. I think like 4. Interesting. I'm not really sure. More decoration, more quests. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what drives the version number. I haven't figured that out exactly. It just kind of happens. But as I put in like quests and decorations and stuff like that, it seems to start going up really quickly. Like if creating a quest hub would probably get me to like 1.2 already. Decorations seem to help quite a lot. I think a big portion of this game I'm thinking is turning into a little bit of just decorating, because it's pretty easy just having here's monsters. Here's a quest. Go kill, go kill, go kill, go kill, go kill. Here's the experience to level you. Next zone. Or even easier, you just have an NPC standing right here being like, go to the scenic building. Okay, cool. Here's 2,000 experience. Next zone. Like, if the goal is to get people to level 20, easy peasy. No problem there. But I think this is more about a casual building and sculpting your own world via decorations and terrain tools and all that, and creating your own MMO rather than simply just powering players through. Forgot about you down there. Poor Nightbot. Just being angry down here. Rah, he's so slow. Oh my god, Nightbot. Hey, welcome back, Lucas Zed. A little bit late from work, aren't you? Man. Yeah, 0.01 version per house. Yeah, it was like 1,000 per house, though. That gets expensive. I'm going to see about, because I got to get this wrapped up. It's about time to end the stream. But I want to see about getting another zone picked up, and we'll see what happens with that. Let's say if that's zone 4, I was thinking about having an alternate zone 4 over here, and then they both link together for a zone 5. Is what I was thinking. But until I start putting in like an NPC, you know what, this can be 425, how about? Zone 425, and then we can pick this up and that can be like 6 to 8 or something like that, maybe? I don't know. Not sure. Big, massive world, all things considered. This is a bit wild. Just figured the decorations buildings didn't do anything. Well, technically they don't. Just the version number stuff, yeah. Yeah. And then paths. You'll enter this from... Yeah, here, I think, right? Yeah, I think here is where I want. They do provide happy thoughts as well. You know, yeah, that's true too. I forget about that. People really walk by the decorations and like, oh my god, this looks so nice. Like if I go reports into thoughts report, the scenery is really nice here. 20,793 of it. So much of it that it actually takes a minute for it to actually load and populate the hotspots for it. But they're going to be all about that. And that keeps them really happy. It's actually, they complained about dying only 1,600 times, which is basically nothing. There we go. Hotspots is just kind of everywhere a little bit, which is really good, I think. But I think this helps a lot, the decorations. It seems to add up really quickly. But as I get the zone populated up with NPCs and a little hub and all that stuff, we can probably get that version number up a bit more. You enter in through here, through our mushroomy forest thing. This is an alternate way. At 0.53 now already. Spoopy, scary, winding path through the mushrooms and stuff. Oh, jeez. I hope we don't get ambushed by a robber or so. Maybe. Find out. See what I feel like tomorrow. Even the roads are giving me version numbers. And the version number stays hot. I could actually just like build a path. Like a couple times. And then just delete it because I don't actually want it there and I retain the version number there. So I guess you could also do that if you're really desperate. Because that's pretty cheap. But yeah, I'm thinking we get some like robbers and ambushers and stuff because I got another enemy type I can make still. It's by default a crocodile, but I'm thinking we go with like a robber or something like that. We'll figure it out tomorrow. For the moment, let's go with humanoid, and just kind of randomize this a little bit here. With a tail, I don't know why you'd have a tail, and then some legs, and yeah, they're. There we go. Yeah, for the moment, there we go. There's the robber. That'll be tomorrow's thing. We'll get some robbers populated in the forest here. Maybe an NPC who needs help or something like that. And they'd be like, quick, kill robbers for me. Ah, they're everywhere. Ugh. And then you continue on your journey into the whatever. But we're making money. Our net worth is slowly recovering again. This is taking ages to get filled out. That's going to be a really expensive thing. We'd like to continue putzing away at that a little bit because I really like the idea of having like this huge city type thing that people are fighting and questing through. I think it'd be really cool to have a zone that's largely this, where you're going through an actual like this would have been the capital city type deal with like proper walls and stuff inside. And you're questing and fighting your way through the city the entire time. I think that'd be really cool.